Mean Girls.
Don't look at me.
Whoa.
What the hell? I mean, finish reading. Keep on reading. Why did everybody look at me? I don't understand.
No, that is it. That's the story.
I was
Mean Girls.
Wait. I saw the burn book in your cubicle.
Exactly. We turned to the Lindsay Lohan of the table.
I saw it.
You can't sit with us.
All right, you just can't.
Okay, Regina.
You told me that tonight. Stop,
pal. You're being fetched.
Exactly. I'm being fetched. Okay. You know what's funny, by the way? Let me read the age of your joke. 8 out of 10 don't even know what you just referenced.
Oh, no.
I know. There we are. All right.
Exactly.
Completely dope.
Girls alum.
So dope.
So dope.
Oh my God. There's haters at the table. Mean Girls alum Jonathan Bennett. He's starting to set the world on fire. Jonathan Bennett is set to star in the Hallmark Channel's first ever LGBT. By the way, I've got to stop drinking Bacardi in this show. It just realized
It hit you.
beginning to affect me. First ever, and I like it. Ooh, that's a nice feeling. LGBTQ
Dirty girl.
plus led
Like a nipple
Christmas
tingling?
film.
Do you feel Latino?
The holiday.
He has felt
sitter.
Latinos.
I'm going to push on.
Yes,
push on.
that is a good idea.
Premieres Sunday, and it premiered Sunday. In an interview with Out, Bennett reflected on the fact that he's the face of gay holiday movies as of 2022. He said, quote, interesting, "It feels like such an honor to kind of forge this movement in the holiday movie space. And the reason I'm doing it is because I think it is so important that everyone knows that Christmas is for everybody." End quote. Recently, Candace Cameron Bure was criticized for saying that Christmas movies she's making at the Good American Family Network won't include LGBTQ plus characters. But Bennett is concerned on creating spaces where queer talent and viewers feel welcomed, not invisible.
I will be on a plane to Hawaii in 22 hours and 4 minutes. Are you asking me to babysit?
Sometimes the best Christmas plans fall apart in the best possible way.
Who are you?
Jason, your family's neighbor.
Jason's great with kids.
I just need someone to help me until I get the hang of things.
Jonathan Bennett,
It was nothing like how I thought it would go.
I'm gonna tell Jason how I feel.
The Holiday Sitter, on Hallmark.
Well, question 4. With a Bacardi shot, I'd swallow that. I think 2023 is going to be history as Jonathan Bennett and Hallmark get the first gay-led holiday film in December 2022.
Yeah.
Is it history?
I don't know if I'm going to drink on that.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, again, at the end of the day, it's Hallmark, which is the whitest station like ever in life of stations. So I just really don't see black and brown people going.
Oh, they're not there
wanting
still,
to,
girl.
Yeah,
They're not there still.
No. And again, brown and woke, and I still wouldn't watch it. You know what I mean? It's just, I'm not there yet.
Yeah.
Hallmark and the storylines, it's all the same. The sitter, oh my God, it's Christmas time. I get it. Like, yeah.
No,
you
like,
know?
you're gonna watch it though.
Oh,
I'm
You're
not.
gonna watch it.
I'm
I'm gonna watch it.
No,
Look, it's
I'm
hard.
gonna watch him when he's here for Miami Beach Pride. I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to seeing him then.
Well, I think being
And
the
I'm gonna ask
face.
him, why'd you do
let's-
this movie? Because I
let's-
get a paycheck.
There you
Exactly.
go. Why did they do anything? Come on
Let's
now.
pause. Bennett is going to be the Grand Marshal at Miami Beach Pride's parade in April.
Are we covering that so we can go meet
We're
him?
going to broadcast the parade
He's
live.
gonna cover me.
And his husband is going to.
Only
His
two of
husband's
them.
coming, Jonathan.
Oh.
And-
What does that mean? Does that mean you don't know their situation?
I know.
I'll keep the husband busy.
Yeah.
Don't be presuming stuff now. Come on.
Holiday sitter. First off, okay, there's phase observation, but very white bread Hallmark is out there. 5 years ago, impossible to think that
Yes.
Hallmark would embrace an LGBT character in their Christmas movie. Bennett accomplished that in 21. Impossible that there would be a gay love story interest as the leads of their holiday film. Bennett accomplishes that in 22. Don't we give Hallmark great kudos for that?
What's that
movie?
station that Candace is on? What's the other
Great
one?
American Country.
To me, it's the same crap. Like,
But
they're
see-
all the same station
But here's
to me.
what's
It's like,
interesting though.
Skip.
I actually feel like, and I feel like it's directly tied into this movie. I feel like her talking about that station and what they're doing differently. I actually feel like she was purposely like ringing a bell because she's basically looking at Hallmark, even though this is a marginal thing. She's looking at Hallmark and looking at that target audience and saying, if you want actual American values, if you want real, straight, white American values, watch
But she was even quoted as saying that the gays are trying to gay up Christmas. She has said that.
Yep.
So, okay,
What's
so
gayer than
with
Christmas,
Candace Cameron Bure,
Halloween.
Oh yeah. True.
I have a hard time disliking her. I actually do like Candace Cameron.
What?
Get out.
I do. I don't agree with her. Obviously, I don't.
Because of
agree with
DJ?
her.
You like her as a person, or you want to suck on her tits?
Because of DJ?
Oh, that went far.
Let's give him an opportunity to explain.
Okay.
I think
You
that
guys drink
out
and I
of-
get drunk. I don't know how that works.
that all the people that are not with us, I feel like she is one of the most respectful people about the situation. She has her beliefs, and that's cool. But I instead of trying to make Hallmark and use her leverage because she's like the Christmas queen over there and say, look, you got to do no gay characters. She's like, you know what? I'm just going to exit myself. I'm going to leave and I'm going to do something that I believe in. And she created her own space. I don't agree with it. But I think the way that she says
how does that make her likable to you?
Because every time I've seen her, she used to be a co-host on The View too.
I
So I used to
know.
listen to her
I watched it
all the time. And I think that no matter how much she's attacked for her views, because you know what? I do believe that the Bible and many other religious texts do condemn homosexuality. And so there are a lot of people who are religious in my life, and I can say, you know what? I disagree with you. But there's some people that are really angry about it. They're disrespectful about it, and she has always been kind in the way that she.
Well, because they were saying that she was. No, but they were saying that she was misquoted. They took it out of context.
She does not want me to not breathe. I don't believe that. I think that she does care about people, whether they're gay or straight. So I don't want to because there's so many ways that she could have gone sideways like most other people do, and she doesn't do that. She just has her belief like most other people who are Christian.
So she may believe that, but she doesn't believe that you deserve love and celebrate Christmas and have your story told and know that you can fall in love and be seen on TV. And so those counterparts.
That's not what she's saying. She's saying that she doesn't want to be a part of that, but other people, you guys go ahead and.
So let me just say this. I'm going to just say this just to be as nice as possible, right? Because to me, the conversation you're having right now sounds very similar if you take away religious convictions to this to talking about race. Because the thing is, and this is my own personal thing, right? So whatever. When we talk about all of this and we talk about people's religion, we talk about this and that, you are using the exact same justification that people have used to justify other beliefs. And at the time, I'm pretty sure, because I come from an interracial family, if I talked to a person in the 50s who said, you know, it's my religious belief that I just don't think you should be together, right? I'm not going to look at you and say, you know what, I respect your beliefs, I like you, because you seem like a nice person.
No, that's not what I'm saying. And
okay.
When it comes to, so I grew up evangelical, as you all know.
We know.
Very evangelical. So when I went through my journey coming out, I had to go through the text to say, you know, I know that I'm gay, but do I believe that the Bible actually condemns homosexuality? In my opinion, the Bible condemns homosexuality regardless of whatever denomination that you may be a part of. I think there are a lot of ways that people are trying to modernize these texts, but I do believe that it condemns homosexuality.
No, but it does. Okay, but
yeah.
so you don't think that you should be a homosexual?
No, not at all. I'm just saying that there's a great amount of people in my life, in everybody's life, that are Christian. And so I'm not going to put everybody that's Christian in the same box. And I think that the way that she does it, she doesn't say, you can't do this, you can't do this. I'm just going to take my ball and go into my corner.
But
so
she does say it's okay to have a space for you people that don't think of this.
You people.
Right? She thinks that there's a space for you people to
go.
If Trini has not been out as long as most of us have.
It's very true.
So he's not on that box. He doesn't defend it like we do.
But to his point,
I do defend it. I'm just saying that there is a certain amount of tolerance that we do have to have for everybody who has their belief systems.
So she's allowed to have her beliefs.
She's allowed to, and she's not telling me that I can't be gay. She's not telling me this. Sometimes I feel like we get so defensive about like what other people what they're not into, that we say that no, you have to be pro us or you're against us.
Well, it's not.
And I don't feel like that's.
But that's not an into thing. We're talking about humanity right now. We're not talking about I love this sports team. We're talking about human nature. And so when we talk about these things, that's what we're talking about right now. We're not just saying, hey, do you like the Patriots? Do you like the Packers?
I think those religious people should have their own space. If they want to have their space to make their movies, don't come over to my side and try to turn what I like into something that I don't like.
I agree with what you're saying. However, I agree with what you're saying. However, she got butthurt when she went on record and talked about all these things because she didn't like what people said about her after that. And the thing is that this is where I have a problem.
But you know what Twitter is.
Hold on.
If you have a platform and you stand on your platform and you voice your platform and you have a megaphone for your platform, be prepared for what people say back to you. And she was not prepared. And she did not like it, and she walked back her own statements and said she was misquoted, and even though she'd said things like this in the past, right? So I am all about your platform. Be on your platform, but be ready. Because the platform now and the country now is not where it used to be.
And so also, I'm sorry, but I also think that it leads into, again, the separatism thing, because I would like how my man, Lord Jesus.
You can say it, honey.
Because again, it goes back into, if only on this channel you're going to see this particular view of whiteness. And so who's to say that only on that channel are you going to see, you can't see black folks being inside of a movie or black folks kissing a white character. To me, it leads more into separatism. And remember too, the Bible was translated by is translations by someone's interpretation of. And so
I don't think there's anything racially about that. But I'm just talking specifically homosexuality.
But it starts with the homosexuals, and I've said this many times. the moment until we all go together and stand up together. She's now saying on her Make America Great Again TV network. It won't be.
That's what it is, by the way.
It won't be the gay
That's
folks.
what it is.
Yeah. The gay folks. And now after this, and then who's to say that she can't say you won't see black folks? Who's to say you?
Yeah, but what he's saying is, if I go and I make a gay network and I only want gay men on my network, like it's not a lesbian network. It's just a bunch of gay bears, let's say.
Exactly.
It's not being hateful.
Yeah,
it's
but
just
what happens? What happens when you make a gay network? The entire straight press, they troll you. They did the exact same thing, but you don't.
Ready for it.
Wait, but we're ready for it. She was not ready for it.
Okay. She's just a sensitive person like anybody would be. But that's also besides the point that I was going to make, which was, do you all really want to see like these Hallmark gay Christmas
movies? They do. They all said yes that they want to see it.
But I never watched. I've not watched none of them.
I don't even know any gay relationships where they're not like sleeping around with like a bunch of other guys are having these open relationships.
Turn off the TV.
But like, why don't you like?
Wait a minute. Wait.
Be a very
Daddy, you are making a lot of generalizations right now about the population.
No.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Stop the conversation. We have more things to drink.
Somebody say what drinks to have.
One of the interesting things in the conversation is Bennett's going to be here in April at Monty Beach.
Oh yeah, we're back to that. Okay.
I can't wait.
We are going to come back to this conversation because the only thing that I wish was happening in this conversation is he was sitting right there.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be nice.
Participate in it because there are many views on this. And one last thing about Christmas, I've said this, I discovered Netflix's line of Christmas films, and there's like 300 of them, and I've been through like 20 so far since that started. So apparently I'm one of those gays that is liking Christmas movies. I don't know what it is. All right. Yeah.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.